So now we are on YouTube. So hello YouTube. We are starting a new immersion in English, 100% in English. So I'm here with Bia, Beatriz, Mateus, and Fernanda. Today we talk about the weight of expectations. And before we start, I will do a quick introduce how TNT works. So TNT is a platform to develop your language skills and achieve fluency. Within the platform, we have English, French, Italian, Mandarin, and soon German. Our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun. So here's a safe place to practice. Just enjoy the conversation and do a network. And remember, I'm not a English teacher. I student facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. So sometimes I make some mistake in pronunciation, grammar, and other things. So I think that's it. And I think it's important to say that everyone here wants to practice English. So respect your speaking, colleague speaking time. And if you want to help with some words, put it on the chat, okay? And today I will guide this conversation. My name is Sueli. I'm 28 years old. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And I'm here on Talk and Talk since 2021. And last year, in April, I become a hostess. So 1 year and some month. And in my free time, I like to go out with my friends, hiking, um, love to eat barbecue. And I think that's it about me. So, Bia, can you introduce yourself, please? Can I tell you Bia or not?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. I am Beatriz Souza. I am 32 years old. I am from São Paulo, but I am living in Portugal. Have 1 year. I have a degree in accounting and MBA in business management. I don't work in the moment. I I stay here because I think it's a good opportunity to improve my English. I live with my husband and my daughter. She is 2 years old. I like to travel, to relax, and stay with my family.
Thank you, Bia, for your sharing and welcome aboard. So, Mateus, how about you?
Perfect. Hello, everyone. My name is Matheus. I'm 30 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro too, in a small city with my family, with my wife. I have a degree in production engineering. I work as a data analyst. I like this area because I work in different areas, and today the others experience helping me for in this area, and uh, I like to read books, technical books about my career, about the others books. I like learning English because in my area it's essential in data area because you use in different projects, talk to any people the other country, learning different tools, talk to any people, and for me in my career is essential for me. And my free time, I like go to the beach, go to the shopping mall, talk with my friends, stay with my family, my wife, and that's it.
Thank you, Mateus, for sharing. Faye, how about you? Tell me about yourself, please.
Hello, are you listening?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hello, guys. I'm Fernanda. I live in São Paulo. Nowadays I work as a Spanish teacher, but in the past I worked in the financial area. I have a degree in business administration. Now I'm studying now post graduation, the numbers, right? In the part of teaching of Spanish language as a language. And I'm host here for French and English. And in my free time, I like to spend time with my family and watch series.
Yeah, and I think in French, English, and Spanish, isn't it?
Ah, not anymore for Spanish,
Not?
but I use it to be a host for Spanish too.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a I don't know if you're right, but trilingual or polyglot. Fe talking a lot of languages. Okay, so thank you, Fe. So, Bia, I will start with you. So, the first question, what expectation do people usually have about the future, and what are they realistic, in your opinion?
I thought this question, I think it's a little difficult to know the people thinking, but I think realism comes from balancing hope is preparing and recognizing that success often requires patience, effort, and adaptation to change.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of immersion here on talk about the self-knowledge. And I think this is so important to understand what do you want in the future. And when you do this thing that you said about the recognize your, I think your step in your life in oh my God, I was saying Portuguese. You recognize your step and you put what is important now and what is important in your future. You can set some goals and put in long term, medium term, and short term to achieve this in the future. So, in that way, you can have success in your expectation. And I think in the future you won't be frustrated. I think that.
I think it's this. Do you know you can your life, but step by step.
Mhm. Yeah, I totally agree. That's it. Thank you, Bia. Faye, how about you?
I think sometimes it's not so realistic because we always think it's going to be better in the future. But I think with some plans, it can be more realistic. You need to not just plan, but try to set some goals for each plan to make it more realistic. So, that's it for me.
Okay. And you, Mateus, do you agree with Faye and Bia?
Yes, I agree. It's a good question because there are many people puts in the future many expectation about your life. It's good. It's good for me. I like this example, and people in general when they mind you my in the future I make this in my future I realize this travel I'm finish my graduation in the future. It's good this when the people mind about this. There are some cases that some dreams is how can I say uh the people don't have I don't know in English, actually, meta
Goals. Mhm.
goals not clean about the future. And when you pass in the year, when you don't have a clean what do you want the future, this in now in some days it make a confuse your dream because you don't have a another wanna clean the future. I think when you have want a clean of the future, I'm make this travel. And some days do you plan for in the future? Do you travel? I think it's a dream possible. I think that's it because do you mind? Do you plan in the future? Do you execute for your dream? I think it's when you have this have a plan for execute for the future, it's good because it's a good dream, né? And some days do you realize, né, all days this dream. I think that's it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think a lot of people don't have perspective of life, you know, and can't do it, plan for the future, you know, and like you said, have a clean about your expectation and about your future, professional future and the personal future. So I think it is very difficult for a lot of people have this dream and the yeah and the expectation about the future because I talk with a lot of people about the perspective of life and I think a lot of people don't have one, you know, and they just think what they do tomorrow or what they will buy tomorrow, you know, don't in the 10 year, 20 year, you know, and a lot of people don't save money for the future as well. So I think it is a little percent of people that do it, you know, because the big population don't do it. So let's go to the second question. Faye, how do you feel when you meet or exceed someone's expectations?
Sorry, I was reading because um, I feel um, glad when I meet with someone's expectation because it's it's good to, like to I think maybe make the person happy and also we have the same idea but sometimes it's not uh, in, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be your goal. Like, oh, I want just to achieve the other's expectation. Everything I will do will be to achieve that. Because sometimes people uh, care a lot about the other's opinion. So I think it's good, but if it doesn't happen, it's okay too.
Hmm. Yeah, because in my opinion, I think a lot of because I do it, but a lot of the people compare with the other person, you know, and the other people. And when we don't achieve this expectation, we feel frustrated, sad, you know, and this is really bad when this happen. But I think one is the opposite, I think. Uh, in my case, I feel shy, you know, because people okay, I don't know how to say that. Me elogia when I achieve the expectation or maybe exceeds the expectation, exceed someone expectation, and I feel shy because in my head I don't have the don't have the not don't have the possibility to achieve, but I feel that I do my work, but I don't feel. Oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English. I don't feel able, I think, to do this task, or maybe project or something like that, because in my head, I all the time I think that have anyone better than me, you know. This is good because this make me to learn more, but at the same time it is so bad for my mental health because I all the time I think, oh my God, I'm not able, or I'm not sufficient enough. I'm not enough to achieve it, or maybe to, yeah, to achieve it. I think that's it. Thank you, Faye. Mateus, how about you? What do you think about this question?
Yes, in this question, I may agree when I accept someone expectation about the people. For example, in my job, when my boss, when I exceed the expectation about your activity, for me it's good because my work is good, and my boss like when I execute finish my one activity. Yeah, in this case, for me, it's a good. I mean, be happy because I might, whoa, I work good. My work in these activities, it's good. And for me, when I have this feeling for me about my job, for me, it's very good. In some case, the people comparison you with the other people about, oh, the people you it's have these skills, the other people not. I don't like in some case comparison, this, oh, do you is good this, the other people not. I don't like this. For me, the other people is I don't know it's called in English, unique, única, unity in the people, and the people have use characteristics, have you qualities, and the comparison is the people I don't like much because it's not good because the all the people have your characteristics, your skills, your activities, working is difference. Some of the people, I think that's it. In my when I my work, I execute very well my job. I may be happy in this case.
Yeah, I agree with you because, like I said before as well, comparison is so bad for your mental health, and it disachieve your self-esteem and a lot of things in your life. So you don't feel able to do the things and like that. So I think this is really bad for your personal life and your professional life. I think mainly for your professional life because you need money to live, So I think this is bad in this case. So thank you, Mateus. Bia, how about you?
Sincerely, I don't like put expectation in other people because I don't relation with this. I have had bad experience. I this expectation have a relation with I would like, don't other, and I learned not to expect anything from anyone. I try to do this. Your audio.
Oh my God, sorry. I was asking for you to do a therapy. If you do therapy, because it's really difficult. Don't expect, I think. No, don't create expectation in other people, or maybe don't wait something about other people. It's really difficult to think that in that way. But I think it's because experience of life that we have, experience of life experience, sorry. And because in my case, all the time I wait for something about the other people that I have a relationship, maybe relationship in a romantic way or maybe in a friendship, you know. So because I put myself in this relationship and I like to be loyal, and do the things in right way, but I wait the same thing for the other people, but sometimes don't happen that way, so it's really difficult to deal with this because I feel so frustrated when this happens.
Yes. When I was pregnant, I have one a stronger burnout with something relation to this,
Hmm.
and I stopped it and see when I can, and I the moment I try to don't put expectation in others.
Yeah, I have to try it because it's really, for me, it's really, really hard. I can do it. But I think, like we said before, is step by step. Okay, let's go to the number three. Mateus, have you ever faced high expectation from family, friends, or work? How did you handle with it?
Yes, there are one job in this year. Uh, for me, it wasn't a very good experience because it was a project that was uh, don't have a good plan in the by the company, and for me, I'm frustrated because there are many expectations for execute one project, but because the plan the companies don't I'm not good because for me I'm very apprehensive because the in this coordinator in this company, oh, I execute this, I want this about this some, but the plan for this work a goods don't how can I say, the plans the companies it's not a goods because it's one a business very, how can I say, muito corrido, né? O negócio da empresa. And the companies don't have a goods, how can I say, good structure for execute the job. And for me, I'm frustrated because for me, I mean, it's a big company, but the expectation the company and the plan the company for realize this job for me it's a very terrible because there are many problems, the communication the team is not good because the people don't have a good structure, the others people don't have learning about this about my job, and for me it's in this case I'm very apprehensive because the others don't have a good plan for the realize the job. I think is when the people puts you on expectations, the people uh, want you the support for the you execute. There
Hmm.
are the people wants the a good plan, a good structure, a good time deadline for you uh, start and finish the job. But in this case, for me, I'm very apprehensive. But it's a experience the life, but it's
Yeah,
how the people pass this some
yeah,
moments né, in this equal. But for me, it's I'm very apprehensive in this case, né?
Yeah, I feel you because like we said before, in the job is in the work is very difficult handle with it, and I try do my work and don't think about this, but it's really hard to don't think about this expectation that people put in us and we put in the others as well. So and we have when we have a team that all the people is totally different that us is very strong to to handle with people that is different than us. And for me, in my case, I don't have patience, and sometimes I don't have patience to explain some things. And because uh, I think everyone, okay, I understand that some people don't think like us, but is some jobs you have to be some base, and sometimes people think show to us that they don't have this base to work, and sometimes you have to explain little by little, and sometimes it's very stressful, you know. Okay, thank you, Mateus. Faye, how about you?
I think about what I thought about my previous job. I used to work in a company, and there was a time there that I had to take more responsibilities because some people of the team left the company, and I think my boss put so much expectation about me, so much responsibilities, and it was really difficult to handle with it. Um, I knew that it was just a time before new people start in the company, but it was difficult for me to handle with the new responsibilities because it was uh, like one day I was with some responsibilities and I don't know 2 days after there were more. So um, I I I think it was like something that maybe was already wanting to leave the company, but it was like the one more reason to do this.
Yeah, and I think I work with a time with financial area, and for me it was the worst because I don't like. I think it's very difficult because, like I said before, I don't have patience. So I think this area is so I don't know how to say that. I think it's stressful. This area is so stressful, and for me it's very complicated to deal with these things, with money and a lot of things. For me, it's not good. I don't like it to have to do a balance and things like that. I don't like it. But I don't know if it's the same area that you work, but I don't like it. Okay. So thank you, Faye. Bia, how about you?
I am a book here. Tá, Tito. I worked with my family during 11 years, and the company grow with us. But I think we don't, couldn't understand the other expectation, and I decided to leave and live my life for don't broken family.
Yeah, and I think work with family is like that, You have to you work that's it, no? You work with
Yes,
your family. So it's very difficult to separate, né? With the things. I never work with my family, but I think it's very. in my case, it's strange because we don't know how to separate the things. I work in a company that they have one girl that's working in HR and one guy that's working in a financial area, and they both are siblings, and for them uh, was very difficult to separate, you know. We see in the conversation with the thing, so I think it's very difficult. For me it's difficult, but people can do it, uh, can do separate this relationship in the work environment and the home environment, I think.
I enjoy when can. I I did it can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Via. So, Via, we start with you. The next question. So, what's the difference between a goal and an expectation, in your opinion?
I think this goal it's more tangible, visible, and expectation maybe something you want or wait.
Yeah, I think because I agree with you. I think like we said, we talked before, goal you can separate. It's like a plan that
Uh,
you put in your life. You separate in short term, long term, and middle term, and you can achieve it. And the expectation is totally different because I think expectation is like a feeling, you know, that you have when do you achieve it or not. So I think that's it. Yes, do you agree or not?
What is the question? Is the next one?
The
Is
four.
it four?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I think the goal is something more planned. Like you maybe write what is your goal and take some strategies to achieve. And expectation is just a thought. Like you expect, for example, for the next year, I have an expectation that will be better than this one, but I'm not sure. It's just a thought.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And you, Matheus, how do you think about this question?
Yes, I agree with these uh, all the answers. For me, a goal is it's something you set out to achieve it. Archive, I don't know it's correct, diz alcançar. And an expectation is what you hope or anticipate will happen in the future. For me, that is the definition of the goals and expectations.
Yeah, I think this and talking about it, let's go to the number six. So I think this is a good one to talk. So about the expectation. Mateus, can you expectation motivate people or do they create pressure? And we will talk about it. So what do you think?
Suelen, travou um pouquinho para mim aqui, repete.
The number six. So can your expectation motivate people or do they create pressure? In your opinion, what do you think?
The number six of five?
Six.
Six. Uh, I think it's depending the situation. In some case, some expectations motivate the people and it's good. But I think is when I have a how can I say a support for the people or create a good relation on the people. and you put in this case expectation, uh, uh, talk to the people about details in some jobs or all the things. I think it's good in this case, but because do you stay with the people, talk with the people, and put one expectation that people for execute something. But there are other situation, the people do you put expectation and create a pressure on the people. It's it's very normal in the business life or the other situation or relationships. It's many normal, but in this case, for me, when do you stay with the people, talk and pass the people on security about this, about something, and you put the people uh, what motivation or expectation. In this case, for me, it's good, but there are some the other things depends not so good when you put a pressure on the people for finish something. Don't pass the people a good time for the people execute your job or finish the other things. I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Matheus. Bia, how about you?
I agree with Mateus. I think depending uh, how, how expectation have you feeling, and the expectation can make people anxious, so they can become pressure.
Mhm. Yeah, I
I
totally
think
agree.
this.
I totally agree. Expectation, because like I said before, I think expectation, it's a, in my case, it's a bad feeling, because all the time when I create expectation, I get anxious. Oh, and for me, anxious is the bad thing, because I feel so nervous, and sometimes I swearing, and I shake my legs, and I don't like this feeling. My I don't know how to say that in English, but meu coração bate muito forte and things like that. So I don't like this feeling. For me, it's a bad feeling. Thank you, Bia. Fê, how about you?
I think normally it generates more anxiety. The other people's expected expectations for us, but sometimes you can think about it as a boost for your goals. Like, oh, people expect this from me. I will study. I will be better to achieve. But it happens, I think, when it's your objective too. Like, there are the other people expectations, but it's something that you want. And I think this can help you to achieve. But if it's just an expectation, I think it generates more anxiety.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think, and this is difficult to deal, to handle with this. Um, so, Faye, I will start with you the next question. How do you deal with situation when reality doesn't match with your expectation?
I think I need to improve this because when the things doesn't happen the way I want, sometimes I get really sad. But one thing I'm trying to do is like be feel sad 1 or 2 days, and after start thinking about the solution, because as I'm an entrepreneur, I cannot be sad, or I can be sad, but not being like, oh, I don't need to solve this. I need to solve the problems. Is a strategy that I'm doing, and I think it's working, but it's something that I still need to improve, I think.
Yeah, I'm like you because when the things doesn't match with my expectation, I cry. I cry a lot because I don't know how to manage my feelings in that way, because I create a high expectation for this situation, and when this don't match with my expectation, I feel so sad and I cry a lot. And I think, okay, I know it's a wrong way to think, that I will say, but I think if the things don't happen like I want, I don't want this. And I think all the time I think this in that way. And when this don't uh match with my expectation, I cry so much. But I try to handle with this situation, but for me it's very difficult to handle because, like I said before, I demand so much of myself. Sometimes I want to all the time be perfectly in all the things that I do. So it's very difficult to handle with this feeling. Thank you, Faye. So, Bia, how about you?
I forgot. But I I try. Uh, I'm trying learning if I can learn to this. I I thought with this situation when I can improve only this
Yeah.
for solve the problem and the next. Travou. Foi só para mim?
Ou para mim também.
Também.
Suelen? Vixe. Vocês querem continuar enquanto ela não. Continuar as questões enquanto ela não é?
Quer responder?
Acho que falta você,
Isso.
né, Matheus?
Mas
Ah,
faltam duas, né?
essa, né?
Falta o Matheus responder.
Isso. Acho que foi a internet dela mesmo. Ela deve voltar aí.
Ok,
Vamos continuando então, né? Até ela retornar.
ok.
A questão é a questão number 8. Yes? What expectation you had that. No, no, no. Sorry.
Seven.
Seven, né? How do you deal with the situation when reality doesn't match your expectation? In my case, I'm get a little tense because when do you put next one expectation, one activity, when the people it's complicated because uh, the people have a comportament and attitudes difference in some case. But when you put in for example, one job, do you put an expectation on job, on company? And for me, in this case, I don't get tense this situation. But after month, after years, I mean, I learning from it because it's normal when you put your expectation in your projects or in your company, in your activity, and não dá muito certo, né? Mas it's normal the life when you put this case and né? But in my case, I get a tense, very tense in this in situation.
Guys, sorry. I don't know how to say that in English, but my minha energia acabou. Ok, a energia daqui de casa, na verdade. Ok, so you you oh my God. Are you answer the number 7, aren't you? Okay,
Yes.
so let's go to number 9. Fê, how do you social media create unrealistic expectation for people?
I think it creates this because people just post the good part of their lives. So when we see some stories on Instagram or some posts, it's just the good part. So we think, oh, these people have a good life. I want to have this, but we don't know the problems they pass through. So I think because of it, we have some unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, I totally agree. Today I don't have Instagram anymore because I see people posting a lot of things, posting a lot of things, good things, just the good things, and I feel so bad because I think, oh my God, all the time people post these things about their life and uh I don't know, in my life there are I don't know how to say that, up and downs, I think. And all the time people posting traveling, doing a good thing, and I feel so frustrated with this, and I compare myself with the others, and so I disable my Instagram. And for me it was very good because was complete next week was completely 1 month that I don't have more Instagram. And for me it's a good thing because I don't feel more anxious and I can do my things because I don't procrastinate so much. I procrastinate yet, but not so much that I procrastinated before. And this is really good. So I just have WhatsApp and LinkedIn, and for me it's okay. I don't have the problem with this. So, Matheus, how about you?
Yes, the Instagram, the internet creates this realism about this the life, and on social media, people tend to share, for example, only the highlights of their lives, such as uh, luxury trips, professional achievements, or all types of celebration. And I think is this internet creates a filter and idealizate I don't know what's correct, views of the reality, leading others to believe that these people's lives are always perfect, for example, and create um realism about o que realmente é, né? And I think it's the internet today, the advance of the internet put past this a view about the life the people, but it's not é, não é certo o que realmente é, né? Então I think that's it, the internet past this situation, past this uh, image about the life of the people. I think that's it.
Yeah, because social media have a good thing and a bad thing. So a good way and a bad way. I think you have to have a balance in your life because if you're all the time you pass your life on the internet is bad for your mental health, for your physical health, and because like I said before, there are a bad thing and a good thing. But I think there are bad thing than a good thing, you know. So people have to do balance, mainly for the kids and the teenager. I think is very dangerous for them. Bia, how about you?
In additional, when people post unreal life, um, where a lot of information all the time, and it's the most things uh, we we see uh, all the time, and I think it's a bad thing. We need the control for the time.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, guys, I think we don't have more time to answer the questions, and I would like to ask for Bia, how was the conversation for you? Do you like it, the theme, and the subject, the immersion? How do you how do you think and things like that?
I like it. Uh, when past the time, I was more comfortable for express my opinion with here.
hmm Yeah, I think when all the time that you book the immersion and they put your English out, I think that's it. You can improve more and more. And this is good because when I started to attend the immersion here on Talk and Talk, I was a lot of thing about English, but I don't say anything. And I think if for 6 months I can achieve the my goal that I put that I want to talk like a flow, you know. If don't think so much to talk, and I achieve it, and of course I have to improve more my English, but nowadays I can have a conversation, have a talk with other people, you know, without think so much and that. So this is very good for me. So, guys, that's it. I would like to thank you, Mateus, Bia, and Fe, to attend this immersion, and see you in another immersion.
Thank
Okay?
you. See
Thank
you in
you.
the
Bye bye,
coming
people. Have a good day.